Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm very new at this, but I've been having a lot of ideas in my head, and I don't want to sound crazy, but I really love talking. But for some years, I've been talking less and less, or you could say, I've been having most of my conversations in my head, and recently a lot of people came to my life who've been like such a miracle, I would say, like because I feel like whoever I talk to, I heard that people are having a very hard time finding nice people who stay with you for a long time, like because there's so much chaos in the world, and at the same time everybody's living their own life. At some point of time, I don't know when we grew up, uh, this mature, I would say. Like adulting is tough, we all know that, but there is a race going outside, like everybody's focusing on their life, and it becomes very hard to communicate to others. Like you are so focused on your life all the time, like it's so important what happened to you in the past and what's happening to you right now. I feel we sometimes forget that there's a world outside the world we have built for ourselves, and I just wanted to talk to those people. I won't say this video is specific for a category of people. Anybody can listen, but I don't know if you will relate to this or not. But I've been in my head for many years, I would say. Like while growing up, I was a bit introvert. Like people have the term for this, that you say ambivert, right? Like when they are with their people, they are extroverts, and when they are alone, they enjoy their own company, and thus they are called introverts. So I never liked all these categories. I felt like, why do we need to fit into something? Like we have separate versions of ourselves that we share with different people, and one is just for you, so you can have your privacy. At the same time, you can have all the other relationships in your life, your friends, your parents, your siblings. So it's actually wrong to be limited, but then you should know where your space begins. I think I was I became mature at a very young age, but then becoming mature is also not a good thing. Like, I should have enjoyed more of my childhood, because that was a separate life, and when you grow up, you see more of the world, and your world keeps growing as you grow. So keeping up with the change is very important in life. There are people like me, I hope that I'm not crazy, who overthink things a lot, who feel too much, who shut down when they feel disrespected, or they think that they might be becoming burden on others. They just wanna be themselves, like, and not to fake things unnecessary. But that also happens after a certain point in life. Like I hope people nowadays are growing up well, because we had a very different childhood, and the world we see right now is very different. So I think my generation, I'm a millennial by the way, so we saw the world very differently. And it was like, when we talk about past, that was a different world. Many people, I would say, would agree with this, and some may not. Some like changes a lot. they would think that I'm being pessimistic when I talk about the old world, and I'm scared of the new world. Obviously, I'm scared, but then because we are growing up too fast, we have seen so many changes, especially the last 10 to 15 years have been like going really fast, and sometimes you're just not ready to grow up that fast, right? Like, it's hard for some people to um, cope up with those changes, and that is perfectly fine. Some people like uh, the things that they have surrounded themselves with because they've built those over years. So it's not easy to change everything. The way the world is sort of projecting itself. Like, I feel people who are still kind are inside their houses, and I used to think I was one of them, but I wasn't being kind to anyone, to be honest. I was just in my own comfort zone. I didn't want to go out because I knew it's too much work. And at the same time, when you are having a battle of your own, it becomes really hard to focus on, like, anybody outside of that battle. Like, it's like, if you think about it, I used to think in extremes, to be very honest. Now I understand it's philosophy, that I'm trying to crack the code of life, but it just didn't come to me for a very long time. I was, like I said, in my head. So I was constantly thinking about, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? Why are things not working for me? Am I the only one who has been left behind, or who is struggling so much? And now that I talk to other people and I listen to them mostly, that is the most important word here, that having a conversation and being present there means you are listening to the other person. I used to feel so loved, honestly, so loved. That's why the topic of today is love. That I used to feel so cherished, so loved when people used to listen to me, when people used to ask me that, what are you up to? What are you doing? How are things going for you? But at some point, I was at a stage where if somebody just asked me this, I used to get irritated. Like, why are you asking me this? Do you think I'm doing something wrong? Like, that was the first thought that used to come in my head. For the longest time, I was always having two conversations at the same time. One with myself in my head, and then the other that used to come out when you think that you cannot say this to the other person, because they care about you and they do not deserve this. Like, you cannot doubt everything that comes out of people's mouth. Yeah, we know there are a lot of people who do not care that deeply, who are just there, but that is the beauty of it. They are there, so enjoy them. And when they are not, enjoy yourself. I hope I didn't make it sound as easy as it was. Not at all. It took me years, okay? It took me so many years. And I don't know how many people I have talked rudely to, or irritated, or not listened, but I was not trying to hurt them. I was just not able to understand. I was not present there. I was in my own head because of some things that were going on with me personally. So, and sometimes some people, they are not able to share, okay? I won't say that they can't share, they can, but only if somebody is also like that. Like, if somebody is being vulnerable in front of them, they are being sad, then you can relate to that feeling, because at some point you have also experienced the same thing and you didn't know how to talk about it. So it's like I used to get thankful for people's misery. And I know it sounds really bad, but it wasn't. I just, for me, it was like, oh, okay, finally, this is something I understand. Like, people are doing different things now. In the past, we were in contact with people who we knew, or we were sharing something with them. It could be anything, something we love, something that we do together for a long time, like schooling, you do it for a long time. Like when you go to college, you do things together which are like new for everyone, and you share that experience. And that's why it's so easy to make friends at that point. It's so easy to feel love at that point. But when it comes to people making their careers, that is the first time you have to take your path alone. Nobody can help you in that. And a lot of people think that they can figure out things in the world. They are so kind and so good in nature that they are not able to tell others that they need help, like, because they do not want to seem like a burden. They know the other person is also struggling. They are also trying to do their best to survive. For some, things work out really fast. I won't say that they didn't do hard work. They did, but so did some others who were also working at the same time but didn't find that much success. It's like, I would say, for the longest time I couldn't understand that something like that would happen to me as well, or somebody won't understand what I was picturing as a goal for myself, but I'm not nowhere near. But then you see so many videos, so much content online, which just shows you how people are trying till they make it, or they would prefer being broken instead. Like, either make it or break it. I'm sorry. So yeah, I thought I was crazy because I am spending so much time in my head. I have so much overthinking going on. I have so many different interests that I am not even able to sort out my career. That how do people who are doing so well were able to narrow it down to one thing, that this is their passion, this is their goal, and this is what they want to do for the long haul. For me, or for a lot of people, they do not have just that one thing in life. They have other different things going on. Some could have their friends, some could have their family, some were not expecting that you need to get serious that soon in life, or you need to run after a career or a job, or nowadays there are businesses. Like, world is changing so fast that for one point in life we were so utterly careless, like we had no responsibilities. And then when we thought that when we entered, we were so like we were kids, simple as that. And we've always seen our parents telling us that when they were our age, they had already sorted everything for themselves. They were married, they had a career, they were doing their job, they were doing their responsibilities so well that we felt like we were the failures, that we are not even able to do that bare minimum that our parents have given us, or that others are doing so well. Why are we not able to do it? Or even if we are doing it, then why don't we feel satisfied? Like, that is also such a topic that goes in my mind continuously, because I was stuck there. Like, what am I supposed to do? Either I focus